Doily Designs Crochet Cross. Hi, Cathleen of Doily Designs here today to make the crocheted cross. This versatile cross pattern can be made in acrylic yarns or chunky acrylic, regular acrylic, cotton, and even with thread. You can make plain plank ends for your cross, or you can make fancy plank ends. Both are in the pattern. And I find that the half marbles or dragon's tears work perfect for this pattern, for the medium acrylic size. If you're doing thread, you might need to find a tiny bead or jewel that fits for you. And for the bigger ones at the hobby stores, you can also find these bigger marbles, half marbles. And choose your thread and needle accordingly. So if you're using the chunky yarn, you'd want to use a bigger hook. And for the acrylic, a GH hook. And you can experiment with different sizes. Also, you can stiffen your cross, and they make lovely wall hangings as well as bookmarks. Today with this one, this crochet cross, I'm going to use acrylic Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And a G hook because I want it kind of stiffer on its own. We're going to begin with a magic ring. And if you don't know any of these stitches, you can check my channel. Look for the playlist Basic Crochet Basics. You're going to chain 3 and do 11 double crochet in your magic ring. I like to go back and count my stitches. You could use stitch markers if you like to. And once you have 12, you're going to untwist your tail, pull your magic ring a little bit, and join in the top of that chain 3. And go ahead and pull your magic ring tightly and firmly, but gently close. I like to wiggle it, make sure all that slack is out. For row 2, we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop of this chain 3. I think there is a chain 1. I'm going to just loosely chain 1. And then we're going to single crochet in the back around that chain 3. So just find that chain 3 and do a single crochet around that chain 3. And now we'll do a single crochet in the front loop only of the single crochet we just made. And that's our first stitch. And now we'll do a chain 1 and a back post double crochet around the next double crochet. So back post, double crochet, and chain 1. Repeat that around for 12 back post double crochets and 12 chain 1s. I think I forgot to chain one. And chain one, and then join in the top of that first stitch in that second single crochet. And then we have the beginning of our circle with our little indent to put our jewel in. And we're going to, for row 3, do a back post double crochet. I don't see any. I'll loosely chain one again. Okay, now back post double crochet around the one we just did. 2 stacks single crochet. We'll do a back post double crochet and then chain 2, and we'll repeat that back post double crochet all the way around with our chain 2. Oops. And once again, we'll join in the top of that first stitch. And we have our circle. And now we're going to begin our planks. And we're going to do our bottom plank first. We're going to slip stitch into that chain 2 space, chain 3, and do 2 more double crochet in that chain space. Chain 1 and 1 double crochet in the next space, chain 1 and 3 double crochet in the next chain 2 space. Chain 2 and turn. We're going to do 2 double crochet in that chain 1 space, chain 1, now do a back post double crochet on that single double crochet, chain 1, do 2 double crochet in your chain 1 space, and double crochet in the top of your chain 3, chain 3 and turn, 2 double crochet, chain 1, front post double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and double crochet in the top of that turning chain. Repeat that. I'm going to repeat this 2 more times. So I'm doing back post. Now we're going to decide if we want a straight edge or a fancy edge. Because if you want a straight edge, you would stop here and just do your border if you want. For the fancy end, you would do chain 3, turn, do a double crochet between the 1 and the 2, chain 1, and do 2 more in that same space. Now we'll do a double crochet and half treble in that chain 1 space, double crochet, half treble, and now a treble in the back post treble, now half treble and double crochet in your chain 1. And for our other end, we'll do 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and fasten off. This is for our fancy end. And we're going to come back around on our border and add to that. But we're going to fasten off here. And join to the left, to the bottom left of our plank, our first plank. So in this first chain 2 space, we'll slip stitch join and chain 3, and do a double crochet in the same space, 2 more double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the next space, chain 1, and 3 double crochet in the next, chain 3 and turn. Now since our top is here, we're going to put this one in the back as well. We'll do 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and then chain 1 and do a back post double crochet in that single double crochet, chain 1 and do 2 double crochet in that chain space, and then double crochet in the top of that chain 3, chain 3 and turn. And we'll do 2 more rows for our shorter planks, chain 1, front post double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. I've done 4 rows, so I'm going to do my plank end, my fancy plank end, and turn, and we'll do the 1, chain 1 and 2 more, and double crochet, half treble, and front post treble. Half treble and double crochet, and then 2 between the 2 and the 1 we'll do 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Go ahead and fasten off there as well. We have 2 planks. We'll just repeat that 2 more times for the last 2 planks. Joining to the left of our last plank in that chain 2 space. I think I forgot my chain 1. No. Our last plank. Join over here. In this tutorial, I'm going to show y'all the most complicated, the fancy border. And for this, we're going to join on the right side of our plank in that first chain 3, or the bottom of our plank. So I'm going to join down here to kind of anchor it. And in this chain space, I'm going to do a half double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch in that same space. And in the next space, I'm going to do a single crochet, half double crochet, and a slip stitch all in the same space. And repeat that all the way to the bottom of this plank. To the end. So yes, we'll do it in this one. And slip stitch. Once you get to the end of this plank, in the pattern it says 2 double crochet, it should be 2 single crochet around that first double crochet. So we'll do 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and then chain 2 and slip into that same space. And we're going to single crochet in that first double crochet, and single crochet in that chain space, and single crochet in the next 2 spaces, and slip stitch between the 2 double crochets. I'll single crochet in the next 2, and then the top of our treble we'll do a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same space, single crochet in 2, slip stitch in that space between, single crochet in 2, and single crochet in that space, single crochet in that last double crochet, and then slip stitch, chain 2, and single crochet. Now we're going to repeat this side with the single crochet, half treble, slip stitch in that chain 3 space. One more time. And that gives us this nice edge. That's kind of a ripple edge. And it is an optional step in the pattern. It also helps you put your points on your fancy plank ends. Also another optional in the pattern. And we'll continue the same sequence working over to the other side. Just going in here and then doing our half double crochet, slip stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, slip stitch, and 2 single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch, and then single crochet 4 times, 1 in the DC, 1 in the chain, and then 1 in each of the next 2, and slip between the next spaces, and 2 single crochet. And then we'll do in the top, oops, that I'm off. I did the chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and then slip, stitch, and now we want to put 2 double crochet, 2 single crochet in the next 2 spaces, the double crochet and the half treble. And then in the top of the treble, we'll do single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same space, and then single in the next 2, slip between, and single crochet in 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, slip, and we'll do 2 single crochet back down to the side and repeat our fancy edge. And I'm just working up the next plank, doing that fancy edge. Huh, might have done something off there, but it looks right. And you just continue around in this fashion, and once you have it finished, you can find you a jewel that will fit your space. Again, I find that the dragon's tears or half marbles that you find in the craft stores work really nice for the acrylic size, and the larger ones for the chunky yarn, and those fit nicely in there. And you just take a dollop of like caulk. Works really nice for sticking to this yarn, and you just put it in. I continue with my, it was a chain 2, and then you want to make sure you're going into those spaces. And not skipping over them. I'm going to do the slip stitch and then 4 single crochet. That would be 2, and then the chain, the last double crochet, and we'll slip stitch and chain 2, and then single crochet 2. Yeah, what I did there, I don't think it's in the pattern, but I slip stitch, and then I halved double crocheted and slip stitch in that chain space, and then single crochet, and just the same way. I'm just kind of going to finish this for you guys, so you can see how that edge looks. I'm on the last plank, and I'll do the 2 single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch, and then the 4 single crochet across, slip stitch, 2, slip stitch, And this last fancy edge is going to bring us around to complete this pattern. I'm going to join this over here where I first started and fasten off. Again, you will probably need to block this. You don't have to, but I do find it holds its shape better. Here's a blocked one. And there you have the crocheted cross. If you enjoyed this pattern by Doily Designs, please like and subscribe below. Find the pattern in the description below. And find more on my blog at www.doilydesigns.com. Thank you for stopping by. Best wishes and happy crocheting!